So what we're going to do here is show the use of real-world IP addresses from all over the world as part of a test or cyber range exercise on BreakingPoint. Now, what I've got here, I'm using as the United States are a range of IP addresses that include San Antonio and probably IP addresses from a lot of other places. I've got IP addresses down this list. There are multiple websites you can go to find the real IP address ranges that are assigned to each country. And it's not a single contiguous range. Typically, for a lot of countries, it's 64K, it's 262K, and lots of smaller pieces of the IP address space assigned to each of these countries. But we're pulling countries from all over the world, including Antarctica actually has its own IP address range. And this happens to be an IP address from North Korea. But, and you notice I'm just using one, but really for, if you're doing cyber range exercises or just firewall test or that sort of thing, some sort of testing, sometimes it's not a bad idea to intersperse some specific addresses throughout your space that are meant to represent a true adversary who's trying to break into your network, an advanced persistent threat like a nation state. So that's what this is, but you could have multiple of these one or two count sort of IP addresses included. And now I'm going to jump up and we'll take a look at the test. Here we see background traffic, and you can see I'm sending traffic from all over the world into the range of 100 servers that represent the United States or the DMZ within the network being tested. This is going to be just a similar, in addition to background traffic, you want some attack traffic that is, you could call it background attack traffic that you're testing with that will also be challenging the system under test. And it just grabs some of the same countries and launch that traffic, but then increase the challenge by using some individual addresses. Maybe you've got blacklists and whitelists that are being tested, or perhaps you want to hide this traffic in a cyber range exercise, hide some specific attack traffic that has some specific strikes that you're really testing for, that are designed to have an effect on the system under test or the blue team's network. So you've got multiple options here. Each one of these would be from someplace in the real world based on its IP address. I'm going to kick this off. It's going to take a little bit to initialize, so we're going to pause, and then we'll see the traffic, where it's originating from on the ATIP map. So now we're looking at the ATIP. The traffic has started. You can see there's nothing showing up yet, and there are nothing on the list here, but we should see something pop up very soon, other than where there's a little bit of background traffic. And I should probably drop this back down. Here's our traffic mix, and when this starts up, we'll see a very different looking map. Here you see now the list of countries has suddenly appeared. All these different countries sending traffic, and here's the traffic mix, and here we can see the traffic source and destination. It's a lot easier to see. We'll pop this back up, and so there's the United States. That's the center of it all, and then you can see traffic coming from everywhere in the world. Now, I guess I may have missed Australia, but that's the basic idea. Is you've got traffic coming from the Middle East, Russia, China. You've got Here's North Korea over here. That was our adversarial network, and Greenland up at the top, I think. That's traffic from most continents. And so the basic idea here is to represent traffic coming from all parts of the world, which is a real world test scenario, and also a real world scenario for cyber range exercises. As you can see, we've got this list as well to see traffic from all over the world. We've got this map, and I'll go back to the original ATIP screen, and we can see all the protocols. So that's testing using real world IP address space.